first purpose, it is going to be helpful for capturing the media devices API to access the user's camera and microphone, because whenever I'm going to click start recording, it is going to ask the pop-up like this: use your cameras, use your microphone. So whenever I'm clicking upload, or whenever I'm clicking this, it is going to keep recording my video. So that is what we are going to do. So to access this camera and the microphone, so that is the first thing we are going to do for media capture. And second thing, recording control manages recording start or stop, captures video chunks, because once you have clicked the start recording, from that itself the frame need to be recorded. So video is nothing but the collection of frames of images, frames, right? So whenever you are really playing it, it is going to be really looking like a video. So this recording control, which is going to help us to record the video between start record and stop and then upload. So that's why it is going to be really helpful for getting the video recorded. And third functionality of this app.js file is which is going to send the recorded video to the backend server, because as we have already discussed, in the backend alone, we guys are going to upload that video into the Google Drive, right? So that is what this JavaScript app.js is. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Even this is our directory. I would like to show you this directory. So in this, we already know what is that HTML will do, which is going to be helpful for creating the structure, and CSS for doing designing of it. So the first thing we have is index.html. Okay, so yes, we got that index.html. And then we have styles.css for designing our website. And then here we have app.js for how many purposes? For 3 purposes. One purpose is to access the camera and microphone. And second purpose is to start record from the, whenever you are clicking the button, start record and stop on the upload button. So in between that, the video just need to be captured and it need to be recorded. And third functionality is to send that downloaded video to the backend server so that it is going to be uploaded to the Google Drive. That's what the app.js, the front end part. Okay, so I hope you guys have got a clear idea about what we are going to do with the front end. And whereas in the backend, we are going to use, of course, the Node.js, which is going to be a server-side runtime environment. So by using the JavaScript, of course, and then Express.js, web framework for building the servers and API endpoints, because we have already explored about the Express. But here we are going to learn something additional, guys. Today's session and next day's session, which is going to be somewhat similar, because here also it is like full stack web application development, but here also it is the same thing. But here we guys have used some another advanced, not even an advanced, we are going to see some additional backend techniques by using some middlewares. But this file upload and handling, which is being scheduled on this day 16, which we are going to do it right now. So because later on tomorrow session, we are going to do something different. So here to talk about this middleware, here we are going to use Multer. So Multer is a middleware for handling the handling the form data, which is going to be helpful for uploading the files in the Node.js application. Is it clear what I told? In the app.js itself, the video which is going to be recorded and it is going to be saved in this local directory or any hosted place. But other than that, this Multer is going to be helpful for taking up the video and uploading into this Node.js application. That's where this Multer is going to be used. Even you can see it makes it easy to handle file uploads by passing the information form data and attaching the files to rec.file or request.files. So based on is it a single file or is it a multiple file. But here it is going to be a single file, right? Because we are going to upload that video one at a time. So we are not going to upload many files, but here we are going to upload only one file. That's what we are going to do. So while talking about this Multer middleware, it is going to be helpful for getting the data, getting the video, which has been already recorded in the JavaScript app.js. So that video, which is going to be taken and it is going to be uploaded into this Node.js application with the help of this req.file. Is it clear? So that's what the Multer, the middleware is. Whereas if you're talking about the Google API, as we guys have already know, that we are going to upload the video in our company's Google Drive. For an example, if this is my Google account, this is my, for an example, if this is the our company's Google account, so that video which is needed to be uploaded into this Google Drive, that's what we are going to do. So, okay, so that's what the task we are going to do. And while talking about the CORS, CORS, middleware for enabling cross-origin resource sharing, because this is going to be used to enable the front-end application to communicate with the backend, because both the things are different origin, right? So that is app.js, which is going to be separately there. And here we have the server.js, which is going to be separately there. Yes, the backend, we are going to have the server.js code we have separately. So here the resources need to be shared between the front end and the backend. That is going to be done with the help of this CORS. Okay. So guys, I hope you guys have got the clear idea how this application works and what are all the technologies and libraries we guys have used to build this product. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so that is what the thing. So right now, let us jump on to the hands-on. So to jump onto the hands-on, first of all, I hope you already know the procedures, how to work with an applications and etc. So to do that, what you can do, you can just go here and you can click folder. You can just give any name for it. And once you have created a new folder, just right click it and click show more option and open with the code, because we are going to start creating a directory and we are going to start initializing some packages. So this is my root directory, and go to the terminal and click a new terminal. These are all the same procedure, guys. Okay, I hope you already know about these procedure, how to start building some applications, like what are all the prerequisites, how to install the libraries and etc. So here we are going to start initializing this node package manager, npm init space -y. So this is going to include that package.json. So once it has been completed, it's time to install the required libraries. So here we are going to use Express and then Multer. Multer is for the middleware and Express is for this one, the framework for building servers and API endpoints. So while talking about this, we are going to install that npm space install space Express and Multer. And with additionally, we really need the Google APIs as well. So moreover, I think Google Earth Library, just make sure, try to install both. Okay, if you are really working on different type of application, sometimes it might be required. So, but other than that, Google API is definitely going to be required. So npm space install space Google API. So please go and install that as well. So this is what the first procedure, and the rest is going to be very simple. So what are all the rest? Simply having the source code. Like one is app.js and another one is server.js. And here we have where it is. Yeah, so server.js. And then here we have, what to say. Here we have index.html and then styles.css. These are all the 4 codes we are going to use. Okay, so I hope you guys have got a clear idea about it. So this is what the thing we are going to do. Now, I hope you all are ready for the technical part of the session. So, technical part in the sense we are going to work on the Google Cloud setup. So I hope you're all ready for it. So first of all, okay, so here just remember, as a company, you are going to launch this tool for other companies to collect the video testimonial from their students or from their customers. So to do that, first of all, you really need that Google API. Because those videos needed to be uploaded into the Google Drive. Because as we guys have already discussed, when there is need to be a communication between one tool versus another or one application versus another, definitely we need that API. So to do that, here we are going to use this Google Cloud project. So to do that, first of all, what you guys do is you just go to this URL. So console.cloud.google.com. So what you guys do is you just open any new browser. Okay, and just visit this URL, console.cloud.google.com. So once you have visited, so we are going to start creating a new project, because I would like to parallelly show you this, the blueprint. The mind map we have. So that's why try to, so that whenever if you really want to practice later, you can just be able to easily, just compare this doc and you can able to make it. So first of all, what you need to do, so is once you have visited this page, you need to start creating a project. Okay, that's what we are going to do. So it is going to ask you like this. Okay, once you have visited if you are visiting for the first time, it is going to ask you like this. You can just simply click agree and just click agree and continue. So if you have did that, so at the top, it is going to show you select a project. So what you guys do is you just click a select a project and click new project. So once you are clicking a new project, it is going to ask a name for the project. So I'm going to give the name like video testimonial recorder tool. Okay, likewise, I've given the name for my project. Just click create. Okay, it is very long. Okay, let me give like this. Okay, that's it. Okay, we are creating a project. So this is what the step number 1. You need to visit that page and you need to create a new project by going into this path and click select project. Once you have selected the project, you can able to see it is going to be appeared at the top. At the top, it is going to show you a video testimonial tool and all other information like how you are using it, every other information which is going to be shown in this dashboard. So that is what the first step. And once you have did that, now it's time to go into the API and services category, and then you should click the library option. So very clear step by step. What is the step? So go to API and services and then library. Okay, just go here and click API and services and click library. So this is gonna be your next steps where you are going to navigate. So go to API and services from the left and go to that libraries. So once you are going into the library, now it's time to select the Google Drive API, because always, guys, whenever you are really looking out the Google product, there are a lot of Google products out there, right? So here we have Google Sheets, Dialogflow, Google Analytics, YouTube, and Blogger, and lot of things, AdSense and Google Play. Likewise, there are a lot of products out there. So you need to know what type of services you are going to use. So here we are going to access the Google Drive API. Why? Because we are going to upload all the videos into the company's Google Drive. So that's why in this project, we specifically need Google Drive API. If you really need other type of API like Google Analytics or something, you need to use the Google Analytics API for that project. So this video testimonial tool project, which is going to only focus on uploading the video into the Google Drive. That's why we are going to jump into the Google Drive API. Just go into it. And once you have gone, what you are going to do is you just want to enable it. So this is what the step number 2. Okay. So this is what the step number 2. I think you can able to see it. Just go into that API and services, and then go into the Google Drive. Yeah, search Google Drive API and go and activate it. So once you have activated it, so there are other rest of the procedures we really wanted to do. After enabling the API, you will be prompted to create credentials to use the API. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to start creating a credentials, but carefully watch credentials with the services. So credentials. So click create credentials and select services account. That's what the very important thing, because here we have the credentials. Just here at the left here we have a credentials, and always people will be directly creating a credentials from here. But my advice, you just go to this credential tab, and here there is a button, okay, create credentials. In this create credentials, you need to use service account. Enable server to server app level authentication using robot accounts. Okay, so out of these 3 options, you need to choose service account. Okay, make sure you are really selecting the service account, because even though I've given you the document, given it in the document, please careful on it. Okay, while choosing, because otherwise you'll be facing a lot of errors. Okay, so we guys have chosen a service account, and once you have chosen a service account, so it's time to give some specific name for it. I'm going to give video testimonial tool service. Okay, likewise, I always used to give the same name like the service which I'm going to use. So here I have given a service. So this is what the name which I given. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click create and continue. So description is optional. If you really want to give, you can give. Other than that, I just gave done. Okay, once you have given that, now it is asking for me the role. So while talking about the role, you can either give owner or either you can give the editor. So to do that, in the next step, select a role and go to a basic and click editor. So once you have clicked editor, just click continue. So that is what the next step. You need to give the editor permission, because so then only it is going to get an access to use that API, so that we can able to upload the video into the Google Drive. So that's what you need to do. And after that, so go to the keys tabs and add a key and choose a create new key. Guys, it's a very, very, very important thing. So once you have done it, you just click, once you have created everything, you just click done. Once you have done that, here it is going to show you the service accounts or something below. Okay, you can see video testimonial tool, service at video testimonial tool. So this is what the service account which has been created. So you can simply click that service thing which we guys have created, and you can see this is the video testimonial tool service we guys have opened. Here there will be an option called keys. Simply go into the keys, and here it is going to ask you an option like add a key. Just click add a key and click new key. So in this new key option, don't choose B12. Instead, please choose a JSON. Simply click create. So once you have chosen a JSON and once you have clicked create, it will automatically download one JSON file for you. This is the very important JSON file which is really required. So don't forget that. Okay, this is very important JSON file which we really want to put it in our directory. So that is what the step which has been explained here. Okay, so choose a JSON and so that the JSON will be downloaded. So once the JSON has been downloaded, you need to cut that JSON file and you need to paste inside the directory. For an example, here we have this one. So I want to open my directory. Okay, so here I just want to cut it. So this is the JSON file. You should be very careful on it. Don't share with anyone. Okay, so once you have this directory, you just want to paste that JSON file into your directory. That's what the next step you need to do, and don't share your JSON with anyone. Okay, so that's the very important thing. And once you have did that, now it's time to create a folder in a Google Drive, and we are going to give the permission for that Google Drive. That's what we are going to do. So to do that, this step is also going to be very simple. Simply open your Google Drive. In that Google Drive, click new and create a new folder. Okay, I'm going to give the name like video testimonial. So I'm going to create one folder. Okay, because we are not going to save directly, root directory of the drive, because there are a lot of permission constraint will be there. So that's why I've created a new tool, video testimonial tool. So now, a very important step, because if you are missing this step, you can't able to see your video getting uploaded into the Google Drive. Instead, you will face some problem. So to do that, what you just do is you just create the folder and right click the video testimonial folder and click share and click share again. So once you are clicking a share, definitely it is going to ask your email ID. Don't simply type the email ID which the account has been created, because you are the owner of it. Not like that. Instead, what you need to do is you need to check out the details of your service which you guys have created. Ta-da! You can see the email which has been already created by this video testimonial tool service. Just double click that email of this video testimonial tool service and go to your folder and paste that email and give the editor permission and click send. Guys, is it amazingly simple? If it is super simple, you just post super simple Sanjay in your live chat. Okay. So yeah, what we are going to give, we are giving the permission for the API services to upload the video into my drive and to the specific folder. We are not giving the complete read and write access for the whole complete drive. Instead, we have created one folder. For that folder, we have given an access. So that's what we guys have did right now. I hope you guys have got a clear idea. So now, what is the next step is, so, okay, so let me do the same thing in my, the project which I have, guys. I hope you won't mind. Yeah. So I just pasted that second JSON file, because the previous JSON file which has been created for the next different Google Drive. But here I'm going to do it for another Google Drive. So here we have kept that JSON. So once you have kept that JSON in your project directory, now it's time to play with your source codes. Okay. So hope you are clear with this. So what is the first step you need to do is you just go and refer your code. So in this code, you need to give where this folders and etc. So two things you really wanted to do right now. So what is the two changes you really want to do it in the program is, The first changes is the JSON, because you already created, you have already pasted the new JSON. Okay, first of all, let me check. Okay, this one E4 is a old JSON and this is a new JSON. Okay, so what you just do is you just double click it and copy the name, the complete name of your JSON file, and give that in a key file option. That is what the first line you need to do. So actually, just note it down. It is in the 34th line in your server.js. So first of all, give your JSON file directory, that complete file name in this key file. That's the first step. And second very important step is, so whatever the folder which you are creating, first of all, your source code should know, the server should know that what is the folder. So how you can able to identify the folder? You can't identify the folder just by remembering the video testimonial as a name. You can able to identify the folder title by its ID. So this is what the folder ID. You should go into the video testimonial folder in your Google Drive, and at the top you can see one I something. So simply don't waste time by simply seeing and typing. Just copy that and go into your source code and paste it here. That's it. Okay, we guys have did the two modification in our source code. One is the JSON file thing, and second thing is the folder directory. Both the things which has been pasted. So once it has been pasted, go to terminal and click new terminal. Guys, don't worry, guys. Everything which has been clearly explained in this doc. Okay, so once you have copy pasted the drive folder into your source code and etc., then it's time to start the server. To start the server, what do you need to do? Just open it in the terminal and type node space server.js. So once you are hitting enter, so it is going to give you, it is going to give you an address like server running on port 3000. So whenever you are getting like server running in 3000, you can check it out in the app.js, the URL which is it is going to use the port number as 3000. So what you can do is http://localhost:3000. You can just use that. Okay, even let me give that in okay, so yeah, so just use this URL here. Carefully watch. I'm going to open this in a new window. Okay, it is not like direct index.html. So I'm going to open it in the another browser. So that's it. Okay, video testimonial recorder is been there right now. So always, guys, I really believing that you all practicing the JavaScript. Please go and do the JavaScript practices. It is highly needed. But whenever you are really going to test an application, always do the right click and click inspect and click console in your this developer window, so that you can able to see whatever the output which you are really getting. Okay, so right now let us check. So once you are in this window, let us click the start recording button. So hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming. So let's begin the session. So this is my video. I really love Sanjay's full stack development masterclass series. Thank you so much for having him as a mentor. So I felt really happy about the session. It is completely practical. It is all application oriented. So yes, I just recorded the video and I'm going to click stop and then upload. So once you have clicked the stop and then upload, you can see video uploaded successfully. If you are not seeing that error, if you are not seeing that output like video successfully uploaded, so there might be some problem with your servers or your JSON or your folder access. If you are missing that folder access, definitely you'll get an error. So now it's time to check the video. Ta-da! So that video got uploaded into my Google Drive. Guys, do you really love this project? So if you really love this project, you just post, I love it, Sanjay, in your live chat. It is rendering because of, internet. Other than that, this is what the video which it got uploaded into my Google Drive. Guys, is it really mind-blowing? If it is really mind-blowing, you just post mind-blowing Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so even that tool still is in the live. Okay, still is in the live. So again, I'm going to click the start recording and I'm going to record like this. Hi, hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming. So let us begin the session. Yeah. So likewise, I just did it and I'm going to click the stop and then upload. So once I've clicked the stop and then upload, the next video which is going to be uploaded. Is it amazingly good? Right? So this is the second video which it got uploaded. So we are saving that files in the extension of .mp4, which is universal supported format. So that's what we guys have did. So now it's time to go through the source code. I hope you are all super ready for it. The first thing is about index.html. I really believe that you all already completely mastered this HTML and CSS. So simple, the normal HTML tags and head tags. So let me indent it and let me show it properly. Yeah, this is really looking good. So head tag, we guys have created the viewport and video recorder as a title. Video recorder as a title is like for the web application which you guys have created. So that's what the video recorder. Even if you want to include the icon, you already know how to include the icon. Just include that icon as well, like logo for your tool which you are creating. And style sheet, which is a styles.css, because here we have already created the CSS, because while talking about the design, that borders and the fonts, or start recording as a green and stop and then upload button as a red, so that thing we really need a CSS. That's a style sheet which has also been included. And then now it's time to go for the body. So while talking about the body, it's very simple. So we guys have created one container. In that container, we guys have given one title like video testimonial recorder. That container, we are going to include the video tag, because whenever I'm turning on the camera, that video which is going to be appear here. So we guys have enabled the video tag. And after that, we guys have created two buttons. One is a start button and another one is a stop button. So likewise, we guys have created, and just carefully watch. In this button creation, in the HTML itself, we guys have made that second button as a disable, because before recording the video, the people should not, can't able to click the stop and then upload. So that's why in the HTML itself, as a default, stop button has been disabled. So in our code, especially in our apps codes, we will be changing the, active or deactive or enabled or disabled. So those things which is going to be changed in your code. So, but other than that, here it is just simply start recording and stop and then upload button. So initially stop and then upload button, which is need to be disabled. And then we guys have accessed our JavaScript, which is app.js. That's what the HTML is. If you are clear about the HTML, you just post HTML in your live chat. Even before we have recorded the video, right? That recorded video's message is also been posted in your server. We guys have printed it. And then second category is styles.css, like body, h1 tag, button tag, and body. And for the container, background is white, because you can see when comparing with this background is white. That's what we guys have did. And heading one, and video container, how it really need to be shown, and the video, and buttons, and button start, and button stop, and button disabled. So while talking about the button disabled, it should be bit of like grade or something. So that's what the button disabled. So likewise, we guys have created the CSS for it. Now it's time to jump into the app.js. So what is the work of app.js? We guys have already seen the three purpose. So first of all, we need to access each and every type, like by using this DOM, right? So document.getElementID of start. So first of all, you need to get the access for the start button, and then it is going to get an access for the stop, and then it is going to get the access for this preview. Because even though it is also an element, this container is also an element, but what are all the modification need to be there? What are all the changes which is going to be present in the website? So only this area, this area, this area. So that's where we are going to access all these three elements. So once you have accessed the three elements, we guys have initialized some variables, media recorder and recorded chunks. Recorded chunks is going to be helpful for appending the recorded frames to form as a video. So that's what the thing. So first of all, here we have a start button on click. Whenever people are clicking start recording, as we already know, we are not going to keep on refreshing the page each and every click which we are making. So we have made that async of try. We are going to await the navigator.media devices, because whenever you are clicking that start recording button, it should show. Actually, it should show whether shall I allow the permission to access the camera and microphone. That's what we are going to do. So that video element.src object, we are going to start streaming, because when I click that start recording, it is keeping on streaming my video from the camera. So it is not like whenever I'm clicking the start recording, it is going to take one photo. No, it is not taking a photo. Instead, it need to stream that video which has been acquired from the camera. So it is going to be on the live. So that's what it is going to keep on streaming it. And whereas if you have got any error, so please pose the error. For example, if you don't have a inbuilt camera in your laptop, or if you don't have that microphone access or something, if you are given cancel or something, so it is going to show you the error accessing camera and microphone. Otherwise, the output will be perfect. Okay, hope you are clear with this. Start button click. Whereas if you are talking about the other function, the stop button on click. While talking about the stop button on click, it is going to be helpful for stopping that record option. I mean, here, just see here, video element dot src object dot get drags for each of track is equals to greater than and stop track dot stop. So we are going to stop recording, and also carefully watch. In here, we used to change the button state as well. And before that, setup recorder. While talking about the setup recorder, it is actually, just carefully watch, this start button, which is gonna be helpful for accessing the camera. Let me start the server again. Let me show you an output. Yeah. So once you have got this window, so when you are clicking start and the record, it is going to show you the pop-up that getting access from the camera or not, and it is this stream. So this is what the work of this start button on click function we guys have created. Whereas this button, this function, which is going to be helpful for recording the video. So once I click the start recording, this total chunk of video, which is going to be keep on record. You know, it is going to be keep on recording. It is like a video turning on and turning off. So that video, which is going to be recorded and which is going to be appended into the event.data, because that complete video, which is going to be recorded, and when you are clicking on stop, so upload video. So that's what the flag it is going to be changed. But other than that, you can see start button has been disabled as true and start button has been disabled as false. So what does it mean? So now the stop and then upload button has been enabled state. Start recording is in the off state. Then if you are clicking the button like stop and then upload button, so it is going to stop the video recording. And also that flag which has also been changed, like start button is disabled as false and stop button disabled as true. What does it mean? Now start recording button has been viewed clearly, which is active, but stop and then upload button, which is disabled. So that's what we guys have done. And after that, we guys have created another async function to start upload the video. So while starting upload the video, first of all, we have put in the message like attempting to upload the video. So blob is equals to new blob of recorded chunks of type video/mp4. So we need to define what type of format that file is. So that is video/mp4. So let format data is equals to new format data dot append of video blob video dot mp4. What does it mean? So the blob is nothing but it is really having all the video chunks, those things. So that is going to be uploaded in the name like video dot mp4. So even if you want to change the name, that also can be done. So it is going to try out this localhost :3000/upload method. So by using that, it is going to start uploading the data into it. And if that response is okay, it is going to print you a video has been uploaded, else it is going to be failed. But the backend process, some backend process need to be there where need to be a communication between your application with others. So that is all written in the servers.js. While talking about the servers.js, just carefully watch. We guys have we guys have imported Express library, Multer, Cars, Google API. FS is nothing but file system. Okay, so yeah, so while talking about file system, because we really want to handle a lot of paths and etc. And also path library, which is also got imported. And once it got imported, now it's time to go for the Express. These are the things we guys have already know, the static Express initialization. And right now it's time to initialize the cost, because as we guys have already discussed, here it is gonna communicate between the front end and back end. Here it is going to use that get post options, this type of methodology and content type with this authorization, because it is going to give authorized whether the credential is right or wrong or something like that. Okay, here we guys have used, and origin star is nothing but always it is going to be all origins. Okay, so that is all the directory. So now we are going to initialize the middleware. So configure Multer to save uploaded files to the uploads directory, because whenever the video which is getting recorded, so that video needed to be uploaded into my uploads path. Look at that. So this is what all the video which is we guys have recorded up to now. So all those video which is going to be uploaded into this uploads folder. So that is where we are really initializing the destination as uploads folder. And after that, we guys have already discussed about this request and response and those things. So we are going to use the upload post method, because post method is to upload, send that data into that certain, certain service. So here app.post of if there is no file or something, so if, is there any file is uploaded or not? So that file, so it is going to print the message like no file is uploaded. If there is no file is got uploaded, so it is going to print the message like no file uploaded, because if there is anything like, if there is any problem with your cameras and those things, it will be giving you an error like no file uploaded, because only after you have recorded the video, that video should be uploaded into uploads. Otherwise, it will be giving you an error like no file uploaded. Likewise, it is going to be shown message. And other than that, right now, it is going to use the console. It is going to print you the message like file received, because even you can see out this message. Look how that file received. So what is the file? Which is video.mp4, 7-bit encoding. So likewise, all the video information which is going to be displayed. So that video which it got. Okay, now it has the video from the uploads folder. But now it's time to upload into the Google Drive. To upload into the Google Drive, first of all, you need to get the authentication. So while talking about the authentication, two authentication is there. One is the Google API access, and second is Google Drive folder access. So first of all, new Google authentication on Google Earth. Key file is the JSON. In that JSON only, it is going to have all the APIs and everything. So don't share it with the others. Even I will delete this JSON file which I've created right now. And then next thing, which is like a scopes. So while talking about the scopes, this is where it is going to start accessing the Google Drive. So that's what the directory which we guys have given. And once it has been done, now it's time to initialize the Google Drive service clients. So in the service client, first of all, the name, which is like the name which we are going to upload, like video.mp4. So that is what that file name, and the parents is the folder, because whenever you are really seeing the Google Drive, the video.mp4, if you are really right-clicking it, and if you are really, okay. So if you are really seeing these details, so this video file, this has been under the, this folder, okay, which is actually inside that folder. So that's why parent is going to be that folder ID we guys have given, and constant media. So whenever you are really transferring the files from one application to another, it might be sending an email. So we used to define that as like MIME path. So how it is going to be formatted, how it is going to be, sent. So here body.fs.create read stream path.join of directory name, request.file path. So here request.file path is nothing but your video.mp4. Directory name, which is nothing but here we have our Google Drive directory. So by using that, it is going to get to know that where we are going to upload the video, and then it is going to start uploading the video. So constant file await drive service.files.create. So create function, which is going to be helpful for creating a file into that certain folder with the help of that certain ID and name. So it is going to start doing that, and log of the ID of the uploaded file, because whenever you are really seeing this output, you can see it is going to give you all the results, like which is the ID, this is the path, this is the encoding. So likewise, it is going to generate the individual ID, because to get to know that even though, because we have two files, every file names are in the same, like video.mp4, 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 and etc. So that's why it is going to keep on recording with the help of an ID, and delete the file from the local storage, because once the video got uploaded into the Google Drive, then that video which has been saved in the folder, which is going to be deleted, because that is a very, very important thing. Whenever you are creating some tool, you should use the resources effectively. Because you just imagine right now it is in my laptop, that's okay. So I can handle a lot of files. But what if you have hosted this complete tool in your website? So if you have hosted this tool in your website, definitely you can't able to waste those memory, even though you have a backup into the Google Drive. So that's why once that video got uploaded into the Google Drive, we are going to delete the file which is present in the local directory. And after that, send a success response, because once that video got uploaded, we are going to get the message like, it is going to respond, right? Request, as well as, of course, we need to respond to confirm that that communication is successful, that upload is successful. So it is going to put that message. So once it got uploaded, so if that try except you guys have used try except, so in this point of the time, if it faced any error, so that error is going to be printed for you. So console.error of that message, which is going to be printed for you. Or else if you are getting like error uploading Google Drive, that might be problem where your folder is wrong or your API is, the JSON file which you have given is wrong. So these are all the two possibilities where you'll be getting an error like error uploading to Google Drive. So that is what the message which is going to be printed. And finally, this initializing the server, okay, starting up the server at the port of 3000. So this is what the project is. Guys, this is simple. I really want you guys to go through the source code and go through the Google Drive API documentation, because here we guys have used some of the methodologies like what is meant by this V3. These are all like Google Drive server client versions. So likewise, go through it and try to explore it, try to do it. That really will make you as a developer. And even I've scheduled a task for you guys. So what is the task I've scheduled is the same video testimonial tool you need to do. But additionally, the next step, you need to add some of the features. While talking about the features, first get the username and email ID from the user before they start recording the video. Okay, that's the first step you need to do. Get the username and email ID and upload into the database. Okay, in the MongoDB. Moreover, MongoDB, just upload in the MongoDB. And once the video is got recorded, video should be saved in their name, because right now we have one problem. All the video has just been saved in video.mp4, video.mp4, video.mp4. But since here you are going to collect the name and then email ID of the user, so that video need to be saved in the name of the user. So just try to do that. And third thing, save their info database with a video URL. So that video information you have, right? So that video, just go and upload into that video URL. Try to get that video URL by studying the Google API documentation, and just try to save that video URL into the database. Okay, so that will be really amazing. So if you really love this today's project, you just post I love it. So this is what the output is, where the front end and back end both got combined. In between, we guys have deployed the APIs, Google Drive API. Additionally, the task I've given to add the MongoDB with this, so that it is going to be a complete full stack web application. But we haven't hosted in the website. That we'll be learning on the upcoming days. And tomorrow also, the session is going to be same like this. We are going to create another tool to combine the front end and then back end, where there is going to be a communication between front end and back end with the help of the middleware. So other than that, I hope you really enjoy this today's project. So if you really enjoyed it, you just post I enjoyed Sanjay in your live chat. So this is what all about this today's session. So thank you so much once again for all the love, all the support which you are giving. So go and do it. Always remember, knowing and not doing is equals to always not knowing. So please go and do the task. So those people who are really performing well in those tasks, which has been risen in the community, we are going to select some candidates. We are trying to offer something. Okay, so go and do the task. Okay, so thank you so much once again. It's me, Sanjay, signing off. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the next session. And another very important thing I forgot to tell. What is the thing is, while talking about how much values or quotas and system limits to use this Drive APIs and etc., you really want to check it out. So you can go to the cloud, and here you can see quotas and system limits. Okay, so you can check it out in this left hand side, quotas and system limits. Okay, is there it is? Yeah, so here it is. You can see at the below the Google Drive API. So current usage percentage is 0%. Value is 12,000 worth of value, guys. So don't worry, you can create tons of videos. Even if you are really checking out, go and select user usage chart. So if you are selecting that, peak usage is just 0.02. But how many videos we have created? I think we have created 2 videos, right? So we have created 2 videos. I'm sorry, not a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. For the 5 videos, it just consumed only 0.02%. Okay, so it is really good to have. Just go and practice it. So this is how you can able to know the limits. And important disclaimer, please don't put your credit card into it. Okay, don't want to use the credit cards to sign up this, because it is a service where you have some limited free services. So until it is highly required on your final product level, you don't use your credit cards. Okay, don't initiate the payments. Okay, because a lot of people are really not aware. They will be simply putting their credit cards any one time in this type of clouds, and they will be literally they will forget. And if they are using their services most of the time, so it is going to consume all the money you have. So please be careful. Don't use the credit card until it is highly mandatory. But for this video testimonial tool, the credit card initialization is not required. I hope you all got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again. It's me, Sanjay, signing off. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the next session.